Hi everyone, I'm Simon from Sterling Business Coaching and welcome to this week's Monday's Moment video in which I want to continue the theme of moving the needles during our actions and our activity in the right direction during April. And today I talk about the way in which I joined and got more involved in our local village parish council in a way in which I wanted to hear more, take some action, and stop other people that are moaning about things and then not taking action by actually taking action by myself. And instead of moaning about things not getting done in the village, actually take action and make sure things that do get done in the village. See you in a moment. So, as I record this, and stream it live here. Some of you might be seeing a recording because Facebook groups access has changed, so I can't stream live into Facebook groups through a third-party app, which is what I'm using now. But I want to focus on how I get very frustrated when I hear people complaining about things that are happening around them that they don't know what's going off. They never get told anything, or they only hear about it when it's all happened. And then they complain about something happening to them, but they don't get involved in order to reach a resolution. So we're talking about moving our needles and making sure we're heading towards success. But there are two different types of people that I'm talking about here. There are the people who want to hear what's going off, that want to be involved and have an impact and take some kind of action to making a difference, which is the smiley face, and we move that needle across. But then there are those who are at the other end of that, who I remember a coach some years ago showing me an image on a seminar that he did where there was a line and it was a victor, a champion above the line, and it was a victim who was below the line. And those people who don't take the action, those people who don't move the needle, are usually the people who whinge and moan about things happening around them, and they are the victims. They'll always be the victims. Now, don't get me wrong, if anybody is watching this and saying, well, clearly there are people who are victims, of course they are. But I'm saying generally, that's what I see, and generally, that's what happens in business as well. And one of the reasons I stepped up and became more involved in our village council was because I wanted to be in the centre of where everything got talked about so that I could hear what was happening. I got the news up front and early, but also I wanted to be somebody who actually, instead of just sitting there and complaining that something was happening in the village, actually being part of the resolution, being part of the solution, taking action to make a difference, to make an impact, not only so that it doesn't affect me, but also so it doesn't affect other people as well. And with that in mind, I just want you to think about things that are happening during the week, and think about whether you're going to be somebody who is going to moan and complain about things not getting done. Perhaps you've got a project that is stalling and you don't know which way to go. So I want you to take a decision. I want you to take a choice during the week ahead. Do you take action and do something about it? Because the one thing that we can all be in control of, we can't all, as I've mentioned about the victims, we can't all be in control of the environment around us and what other people do. But what we can be in control of is how we respond, the decisions that we can make, and how we can act from this point. That's what we can take control of. So we can decide in our businesses and our lives of everything that's going around us, where we've got projects on the go, where we've got things that are happening to us, we can decide how we're going to act. And we can decide whether we're going to attack this with a frowny face and we're going to be a victim, or whether we're going to decide to stand up, Be at the center of this. Be in control of how we act, the language that we say to ourselves, and we're going to be a victor. And don't get me wrong, this is not easy. Okay, and that's why a lot of people go for the victim route, because that's much easier. Being the victor and taking action and making decisions is the harder way out by a long, long way. But the results and the rewards are also massively different. So if you got something that you want to celebrate, something you want to get over the line this week, have a think about how you're attacking it. Are you the person who's taking action, that's doing something different, or are you the person that's moaning, that's complaining, who is blaming other people? And just think about the week ahead as you do that, and think about the difference that you can make. Now, what you can do for me, please like, follow, share this video wherever you're watching it, any other content that I put out there as well. And if you would like me to have 30 minutes with you, just as we followed on from the previous video of this, if you would like me to help you with your plans and to work out what you need to work on next, what you need to be developing or fixing next, I'm happy to give you 30 minutes of my time online, completely free of charge, no heavy sales pitch. I just want to help you be the person who is taking the action. I want you to be the person who is making a better choice. That's what I want to do. So by doing that, I want to offer you some time. So just simply go to timewithsimon.com, schedule 30 minutes with me. If you can't find a slot that suits you, please message me. But at the very least, please like, follow, and share on whatever social media platform you're watching this on at the moment. And just drop me a message, timewithsimon.com, if you want to just spend 30 minutes to just have a chat about perhaps your plans, any actions that you've got that are stalling a little bit, anything that you need to have as a bit of an advice on how to break through. That's what I can help you with in that session. So do something in the week ahead. Take some action. Make a decision. Don't be a victim. Be a victor. Be somebody who is above the line. Be somebody who is not blaming, not complaining, not moaning, as people in our village do where we live. But be somebody who has stepped up, that is in the middle of the communications, that is in the middle of the action taking and the decision making within your life or within your business. That's what you can do in the week ahead. And as always, I'll see you on the post during the rest of this week and perhaps on next week's Monday's Moment too. Bye for now.